Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And a chance!
That's a half-decent try.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Mbappe!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Marquinhos.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Nuno Mendes.
Vinicius Junior.
Going face-to-face with his great rival.
What a throw in.
Gravenberch.
Some really good ball movement. Pedro Neto.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Rice. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Marquinhos.
And Gusto shifted upfield.
Pedro Neto on a strong run down the right.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Neves. Now that looks a decent ball. Gusto gets a cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
And now the breakaway.
And here's Mbappe.
He's having a go. Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Wood. And the through ball.
Mbappe, and the finish! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Wood.
Mbappe!
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. João Neves. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is herring after that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Mendes. Vardiol. And he was quick to react.
Rice, who's set up 1 goal so far. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless, just relentless.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Dijk. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Zubimendi goes on a charge down the left. Out to the right. Played in deep. Kimmich can get it clear. And it's Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Zubimendi. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Nicely aimed pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kimmich, ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Nuno Mendes has been indicated.
And it's Marquinhos. And Gusto. Gusto tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
So that was the first half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Chelsea, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 87.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 19. Vinicius Junior.
That was good alertness.
Coming on the field. Number 27. Morgan Rogers. Number 18. Mbappe.
He's shifting through the gears here. Flings it. Up he goes! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Is number 21. Christopher
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Gravenberch. Played out to the left flank. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a chance, surely! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He whips in he's got full! Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe! Little pass back. And it's Gusto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Wood. Gravenberch does well to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's the chance to counter. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Gravenberch.
And he's had a hit!
Gravenberch.
Oh, crossbar! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, the
Number
invitation was
47,
there, so
Phil
he was
Foden.
right, in my opinion, to
Number
take it on.
41,
Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Substitution.
Marquinhos. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Gravenberch. Gravenberch. No luck with that dink over the top. No, again there's no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. And it's with the keeper. And it's Mendes. Foden. Can he get it through? Now it's Pedro Neto. Gravenberch. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gusto has it in a wide position. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. That's very neat. Nicely weighted ball. Talisca gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Sørloth. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. So that's it, it is all over. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe voted man of the match and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. In towards the back stick. And he's heaved it away. Swung over. And it's Mendes. Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gusto. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Looking to play him in. Well seen. Saw that coming. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Zubimendi looking for a runner. And it's Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Spread out to the left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gusto. Pedro Neto. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. What a throw in. And it's Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Played back in, and the shot! He's delivered all right! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gusto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Vinicius Junior. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's chosen to go back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
He's trying the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. Oh, super. He's had a shot! And they can counter here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Tries the cross. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gusto.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. And it's Van Dijk. And Gusto. And it's Gusto. Now it's Neves. Gravenberch. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name.
There will be 1 minute
Mendes
at a time.
going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gabriel. Van Dijk. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Passing nice and neat. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. It's a promising position. And it's played in. Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Oh, what a mistake! Now the ball's gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the left it goes. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chips it through. Big header! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now it's Wood. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Haaland. Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Guardiol. Zubimendi. And Gabriel. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Wood. Out towards the flank. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Number 87, Joe
Can they
Neves.
find an extra gear here?
Number 20,
Bruno Fernandes.
Haaland.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Number 22,
Good run down the right.
Bruno Fernandes.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitutions taking place.
Gusto gets a cross in. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Pedro Neto. The ball goes in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Talisca. Talisca. Oh, this is a very good run. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared without hesitation.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a throw-in. Pedro Neto.
There will be 3 minutes added
The
time.
final seconds now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Oh, that's neat. Gusto puts a cross in. Chelsea. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Scores are level. We will go into extra time. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pedro Neto.
No
Coming
winner
on the
in
field
90,
is
30 more to come.
Number 21, Yamal.
Yamal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe takes control of it, and he's on the move. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. Header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Nuno Mendes passes short and sharp. Always onto this. Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Gravenberg. And it's Zubimendi. Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberg. Played in with purpose. Not the most accurate pass. Zubimendi. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Marquinhos.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Nuno Mendes.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Number 9, Cucurella. Substitution in progress.
Might be danger here. And it's Cucurella. And he's there to clear it. Zubimendi. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Gusto. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Yamal. That's a throw. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Back into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Chelsea have reclaimed it. And here's the chance to counter. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Sorloth first in line. And he's found the net.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking to play him in. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Pedro Neto. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looking for the run. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van Dijk makes the interception. João Neves. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's James. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Doku. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And here's Doku.
That was lovely, that.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in space and looking for options. Cucurella puts the ball in. And it's Cucurella. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rice clears it away. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Cucurella played over towards the opposite flank for Pedro Neto. Almost half an hour in now. Gravenberg, and it's James, and here's Neto. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now what about a counter-attack? Kimmich, can he get on the end of this? Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Van Dijk with the clearance. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Chelsea can try it again now. So, third corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Chelsea are looking to go forward now.
Cucurella. Here's Doku. And it's Neves. Gravenberch. Doku. Now it's come to nothing. And he's heaved it away. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai is in a really good position out wide. Cucurella chooses to go crossfield. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola cuts it out. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Gravenberch. Pedro Neto. Played out to the left flank. Doku.
There will be 1 minute
Passing
added
is
time.
crisp and sharp. Doku. Tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery. Guardiola. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
That was the first half. Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Zubimendi.
Wood really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's been shifted off it. Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Thinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. James. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's played it in low. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. James. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. What a throw in. And it's Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary. Szoboszlai. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Doku. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Doku. Picked out brilliantly. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it into space. Lovely feet. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Pedro Neto has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
22, Bruno Fernandes. Number 20.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Number 87, Joe Neves.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Number 18, Mbappe.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Number 14, Sterling. Number 8, Pedri. Substitution.
Saka, early ball. Van Dijk tries to clear. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
João Neves. Talisca. Now this could take the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
James, played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Cucurella. Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pedro Neto.
Vinicius
Coming
Junior.
on to replace him is
Back to the keeper.
number 21, Yamal.
And
Substitution
Marquinhos.
in progress.
And it's James.
2 added minutes has
Yamal.
been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Jay.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
As scores are level after 90 minutes, there will now be 30 minutes of extra time.
Into extra time we go.
Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Surlot. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Has crossed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Timber.
Has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear.
Surlot. And it's Cucurella.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Gets a good foot in there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
João Neves. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted it.
Chance! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
And that has been cleared. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
Extra time reaches half-time.
With the owner of a blue
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Cucurella. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vinicius Junior is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Now it's Wood. Can he get it through? Timber picks it up out wide. Chelsea get their fourth corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Saka. João Neves. Now Timber. João Neves. A probing pass.
And he whips it in. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just eases him off the ball. He can get that clear. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost
Well, the players look exhausted, but
Please
one
keep your
last
eyes on your
act.
children
We're
during
back
the
in a
match at
moment
all
for
times.
penalties. Vinicius Junior, first in line. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Talisca steps up for his penalty.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Chelsea are looking to him to tie things up.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Chelsea are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And the lead is 2.
Chelsea
Can't afford to miss another one.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Chelsea with this chance to pull 2 clear. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. And he's put them 2 in front.
The margin of error is 0.
Saved! And there's your hero! Chelsea have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Won't we?
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.